As we all know, Halo fans are some of the most malnutrition people on the planet. That's right, step aside Africa, the real struggle is here. Also, no one really cares about you anyway. But beyond that, Halo fans have been eating pretty much nothing but gruel for the past 5 years minimum. Some would honestly even say it's been the past 10 years. In any case, it's not a good situation. But finally, Halo Campaign Evolved is here, and I am happy to announce it doesn't look like we're breaking tradition anytime soon, boys. More slop for the Trod boys. It's happening. The sentiment towards Campaign Evolved is looking pretty grim at this point. Almost everyone's disappointed. This is pretty much a great summary of what people are honestly feeling, and it doesn't actually get more civilized than this at this point. It only gets worse. And that's not because the official Halo account decided to post their Q&A and they decided to show Master Chief behind what is clearly a diversity hired, I'm assuming, pilot. I'm not a Halo guy, but I'm assuming this is a pilot. And I'm not saying I would never get into a flying anything with a diversity hire, but I mean, this is probably worse than being stopped by a female police officer in a routine traffic stop, because, I mean, we all know how that shit ends. We all know that this is pretty much how it ends most of the time. It is what it is. In any case, the situation is bad. And people are not happy. The Q&A just was done, and oh boy! Okay, a lot of people have a lot of things to say about it. And the QA covered a lot of things. It covered the skulls, aka the challenge system. Will there be any additional collectible additions for sale? Which people are pretty pissed about, because unlike the Fable one, people actually cared about this one. You know, a little, a collector's edition for Halo is at least nice for the fans that actually like them. And, the big thing is the fact that people are really mad because it looked at the start, because of their Q&A, that you will need to have 2 PS Plus subscription to play local split screen. That's right, couch co-op, and you need 2 PS Plus subscriptions. That was the most hilarious thing. And it's pretty funny because, this thing dropped on June 19th, a couple of days ago, and it has literally taken them pretty much forever to actually fix this mistake. They fixed it 2 days after we incorrectly stated that PlayStation Plus is required for local co-op. It's PlayStation, okay? Everyone knows this was not a mistake. They're just turning back because of the massive backlash. And this is a great time to remind everyone, boys, as you can see, feedback works, okay? Do not listen to those people who are saying, oh, don't be negative with your feedback. Be as negative as possible. This is how we, the consumer, win. If you were positive and decided to ignore this, they would never change this. You would have to pay for 2 PSN Plus subscriptions for local co-op. There's no world this was a mistake. This is just too big of a mistake, obviously. This is not misspelling a word. This is misspelling a whole goddamn paragraph. And someone double-checked this before they released it. So they are lying to us. And considering they pulled something like this, needless to say, there's probably other things that we are not yet even aware of. The situation is not exactly looking good. This is also what people have been picking up, that this was the 2025 pre-release footage. And this is the current pre-release footage. As you can see, there's an absolute massive difference here in quality. And people are not exactly happy about it. It feels a little bit sterile. Here's something more, Does look a little bit better here, but I mean, still, a lot of things seem to be toned down, even though they technically should not be. And the pre-orders are here, and by the way, it's kind of interesting because, you got your Steam pre-orders, and it's, by the way, 60 buckaroonies on Steam, but for some reason, It is 50 on Xbox. Huh. This is very interesting. Maybe it's just because it's euros because of the translation cost, but I'm not sure it actually amounts to that. The premium edition also is there. It's $20 extra, and for the premium edition, you get what do you get? Well, you actually get kind of nothing. The premium edition is just 5 days early access, and it's very interesting because it's supposed to start June 23rd. This is currently uh, June. Oh wait, no, it's July, not June. Okay, that does explain something because I thought that you can't see it for some reason. And the same pricing is currently going on everywhere. It's gonna be interesting to see how this works out. Is this the version where they literally decided to take away Cortana's feet? I think it is because I saw something about Cortana losing her feet, her actually visible appendages, and just have like a fucking boot or something. That is gonna end poorly. Then we're gonna when it releases, it's gonna be interesting to see. Is it amongst the most played games on Xbox? Because on Xbox, it actually has a good chance on trending. Typically, nothing ever trends on Xbox because it's a dead platform. The same way these are the first top 10 games always played. Well, except Forza, I guess. They're always gonna stay the same. Oh, look at that! FC26 got into the top because of the thing. Okay. Marvel Rivals also, Apex Legends. So yeah, this thing is pretty static. We're gonna actually have to see if Halo gets in here because there is a Halo collection somewhere here. There it is. The Master Chief Collection. So if there's any place where Halo's actually gonna make some probably even remotely decent numbers, it is Xbox. If there is one exception where Steam is not going to be the leading platform, it's probably for the Halo series. Now, granted, I'm not sure if that's true. I mean, if Halo actually makes it to the number 1 or 2 position, maybe, but I don't feel it's gonna make it. Okay, I feel it's gonna be probably at best like in the top 5 to 10, 5 to 15. I would be honestly pretty surprised about it. But in any case, considering how people are not exactly happy about this, and what the hell is this? Oh, it's the Halo trailer where you can see it. People are not exactly happy about this. This is the Halo official YouTube channel with almost 300k views in 13 days, which is not actually good. And here people are positive. This is pretty much the only place where you're going to see people talk positively about the situation of Halo. If you pause and read these comments, all of them are pretty much positive. I think there was one vaguely not great great comment about this. Everyone's pretty much eating, by the way, member berries here without exception. And then we also have the Act Ma'am already milking that Halo goodness, you know what I'm saying? And the comments here are not good. I haven't watched the video, but I mean, Halo campaign evolved is not a remake. It doesn't seem like he's too happy. At least the comment section is definitely not exactly happy about this. It's less of a remake and more of a reimagining. Yeah, people in general are not exactly excited. We even have Younger Yayer. That's right, everyone's favorite. Dude, guys, you really need to chill out on the Young disagreements, okay? Every time it's Young, there's a there's a video, not a video, but a comment upvoted pretty much to the top that says, "Oh, I'm not gonna watch this video, Kuzan, because Young's in it, bruh." It cannot be that bad, okay? Guys, relax. Bubble ain't doing shit, okay? Relax. Absolutely diabolic, boys. Absolutely diabolic. And even Young is saying, Halo shoots itself in the foot yet again. Woo! Yes, I'm sure these are gonna be some hot takes. I'm sure. Okay, and yeah, needless to say, there's only one place where people are agreeing and thinking that it's good, and it is the Halo official YouTube channel, and that's it. Everywhere else, it's not looking good, boys. Not looking good. Again, I personally think it's because of the diverse pilot. Personally, again, I'm not risky. Okay, listen. Dying in a VOD is one thing. Dying while you're on the way to a VOD because diversity quotas were not met is a completely different issue. Okay, it's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good. Maybe this is why the humans are struggling in Halo. Again, not a Halo guy. I think the flood is stupid. The flood is like, oh, this is the. I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna go into. I have serious problems with the Halo lore. How the flood is represented. It's just dumb. It's just beyond stupid. Okay. But that's it. That's it. I'm gonna restrain myself, and that's pretty much it. It is a hilarious situation, honestly. And yeah, the Q&A did not go well. Okay, split screen again. At least they removed the thing, but if they felt that like they needed to add you to buy 2 PSN Plus subscription to play couch co-op, that's insane. Can you imagine what else they added here? Like the the cosmetic shop for this thing is gonna make Call of Duty Black Ops 7 fucking blush. Okay? It's probably gonna be the biggest clown fiesta you have seen in your life. Oh boy. It's not gonna be good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.